everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing all right. Now, this is the last session of this particular series on customizing the RE framework in UiPath. But if at all in future I ended up with getting more enhanced or building more enhanced RE frameworks, or even making furthermore discovery by customizing the RE framework, I'm gonna definitely share with the entire developer community. That way, we all grow together. Now, this topic, I think most of the RPA developer is already aware about it. But to close this series, I'm gonna make this topic, or I'm gonna make this entire session on that particular topic. It's about how we can convert RE framework. Basically, the RE framework is for transactional based processing, right? How do we convert that into a non-transactional based processing? Uh, I'm sure most of us already know about it, how to make this happen, and we all can find this kind of a question available in your advanced UiPath exams as well, or even in your academy as well. But again, if people who are new to this and you're not aware about it, this would surely benefit you. So the thing is, as you know, we have all four states in RE framework: initialization, get transaction, process, end state. Get transaction job is to what? It reads the data from orchestrator in the queue, and it starts feeding the data to process transaction, and process transaction performs the steps and goes back to transaction, get transactions data, right? So this is how the behavior works in this particular part of it. Now, there is a customization that you need to do when you convert your RE framework for non-transactional based automation. So what are those is nothing but you just need to delete the get transaction concept. You may see that under retry, delete it, or you don't need that anymore. Now, in the if condition that you see, instead of transactional item is not nothing, you have to remove that also. Just paste a information saying that, or add a condition saying that transaction number equal to 1. Make a note or have a check here. In the main, transaction number should always be 1. I mean, if it is 1, sometimes in your if you're using older version of Studio, or sorry, RE framework, you may see this number as 0. Okay, so whatever the number that you see over there, that should be present over here instead of here, the one that I have highlighted, right? So this is step number 1. The step number 2 is go back to your get transaction itself, not to the framework, but to the state. Open the state. So just let me open this. And let me scroll down. Okay, where exactly is what I'm going to say right now. Here, new transaction, the states are there, right? Available states. Transition state. Go to that. Here, you may see some transactional item. Transactional item is nothing. So instead of that, delete everything, whatever you see in the condition. Again, paste the same condition that you have pasted over there. Transactional number is equal to 1. Now, that is step 2 that you need to do. And the step 3 is automations, whatever it does, let it do. The next step that you need to do is that finally. So in the finally, you need to reset everything. The transaction number should go up. This is the main thing. We don't have to worry about this auto retry and everything. In case if you want to, if you have enforcing those informations, basically it's supposed to perform a retry and everything. Go ahead, you're free to do it. Just make sure you're incrementing this. This is a critical part of it. Transaction number. The moment you do the increment, the next transaction happens. The transaction number is 2. Obviously, this gonna fail, right? Basically, not fail, but it goes to else state. Now, in the get transaction, what's gonna happen? No data transaction. In here, provide it as a greater than 1. So as soon as this happens, the transaction number is greater than 1, your no transaction gets executed. Here, you can have your final informations, end state. Basically, it goes to end state. So have your final run. So this is one part of customization. Basically, you want to have your automation executed only once. Okay. So I hope this session was useful for you. And having said this, I'll be closing this REFramework customization series. But I'll be creating one more session. It's just that to give you an idea how you can pass a row, Excel row, to queue, even though the queue item or queue is not there in the orchestrator at all. How you can do that is what I'm gonna explain in later session. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy. See you soon. Bye.